クロームドームデスロンはマスターソードの秘密を
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the most horrific deaths in the various Transformers animated series. Keep in mind, we'll be leaving out the comic books and the live-action movies this time around, since they'll get a list of their own.
No, Optimus!
Number 10, Bye Bye Blur.
Agent Blur? What are you doing back on Cybertron?
For the most part, Transformers Animated is one of the more lighthearted and cartoony series in the franchise. That simply makes this moment all the more gruesome to behold. There had been rumblings of a spy being within the Autobot ranks, and when Blur came to realize that it was actually Longarm, or shall we say Shockwave, things took a graphic turn. While making a desperate attempt to escape and inform the other Autobots of the villain's identity, Blur finds himself trapped in Shockwave's ever-changing maze.
I know I can't catch you, but I can trap you.
Once he's trapped, the walls quickly begin closing in until Blur becomes the Cybertronian equivalent of a pancake. Number 9, Cassette Carnage.
ブロードキャスト今日こそ決着をつけてやる望むところだ
Many of the fights in the Transformers franchise conclude with one decisive blow to quickly end the opposition. But this one is grueling, leading to a drawn-out fistfight with the two bots ripping each other apart piece by piece. Soundwave and Blaster finally having a one-on-one fight during the Headmasters series was beyond hype. But none of us could have expected it to go down this way. While Soundwave is ultimately the first one to unceremoniously explode to death, Blaster gets the classic drained of colors death that we've come to expect from the franchise. Though the two would eventually get revived, Daniel's breakdown at the loss of another one of his friends is sure to haunt you. Number 8, Jumping to the Afterlife.
RC, about that backup.
The Prime series sent a message in its very first episode: no bot is safe. After all, RC's partner looked to be a mainstay before he met his untimely demise. When the numbers game proves too much for the Brahma bot, he is brought before the stand-in Decepticon leader, Starscream. He may have forgotten how thin-skinned the Seeker is, because by choosing to trash talk, he ends up on the receiving end of a piercing strike right to his vitals.
I am my own master. Any more questions?
It's quick and nasty.
Clean that up.
As if that wasn't disturbing enough, after Cliff has been revived by Megatron with the Dark Energon, his now zombified corpse receives a second, rather explosive death. Can't the fella just rest in peace? Number 7, A Brotherly Bond.
It's all mine now.
What?
There was a pretty good reason why Shock Blast was kept behind bars in the Energon series. He was a loose cannon capable of causing terror. In an attempt to surpass the power of his leader, Shock Blast looked to use Unicron's energy as his own. Unsurprisingly, he couldn't handle that kind of power and is soon driven insane.
You're not Unicron! You're a warrior! A proud warrior!
A warrior. Yes, I am a warrior.
That's not how he dies though. No, instead he ends up regaining his senses, only to be crushed by the overwhelming force of Unicron's fist.
Shot blast! Shot blast!
Gnarly. Here's the funny part though, his own brother Six Shot would meet an almost identical fate. When Galvatron ends up in the Super Energon pool, he has a sudden growth spurt.
You're mine now, Six Shot.
No, Galvatron, please, spare me!
His first order of business? Take down the bot that betrayed him by grinding him under his foot like a pesky bug.
Let this be a lesson to all who dare to challenge me.
Number 6. A beastly burst.
Keep struggling if you like. In a few clicks, my data tracks will destroy the alien influence within you, and then you will serve me.
There were a surprising amount of brutal deaths back in the Beast Wars days. And though ones like Dinobots made us cry manly tears, the fate of Tarantulas left our jaws on the floor. His plan was simple: extract the Vok from Tigerhawk's body in order to harness their power. Well, it turns out that simple plans are often stupid ones, as he soon finds himself screaming in terror as the now removed aliens approach his body.
Stay away from me!
The extraction device then flips towards him, and he's then on the receiving end of so much energy that his body has no other option than to explode. Number 5. All Hail Starscream.
I still function.
Wanna bet?
Well, Starscream, after all the scheming and snide remarks, you finally got what you wanted. Megatron is dead, and now you are the leader of the Decepticon cause. Long live the Emperor— oh.
Who disrupts my coronation? Coronation, Starscream? This is bad comedy.
Turns out Unicron has turned Megatron into the even mightier and far less merciful Galvatron. Starscream's crowning ceremony is cut short by the arrival of his worst nightmare, who then proceeds to blast a hole in him so severe, it causes him to crumble into dust. You can't say he didn't deserve it, but luckily for him, he got off a little better than another of his incarnations.
Galvatron.
Number 4. A Hero's Goodbye.
You simpleton, Optimus and I are sworn enemies.
But Galvatron, sir, I don't think Optimus would make this offer unless he truly believed it.
Starscream's story in the Armada series stands as one of the greatest character arcs in the entire franchise. From an embittered soldier desperate for power, to an ally willing to sacrifice his life for the greater good. There's plenty of reasons why he's a fan favorite.
I tried to gain favor from you, but nothing was ever good enough. No matter how many battles I fought, you always found fault. Then I saw how Optimus treated his men, and I realized he was a leader of integrity. Unlike you.
But unfortunately, his heroic death was not as painless as what he deserved. Trying to smack some sense into Galvatron so that he realizes the threat of Unicron looming above, Starscream makes one last effort to get the Autobots and Decepticons to break the bread. Aiming his sights at the planet-sized terror above, he fires his strongest attack, but makes sure to eject Swindle so that he's not caught up in the hellish sight that is to follow.
It's time to finish this once and for all! Activate proton cannon! You're all mine, Unicron!
Unicron's retaliatory strike doesn't just kill Starscream, it vaporizes his entire body bit by bit. Fortunately, Alexa didn't witness this firsthand, or she might be absolutely traumatized.
Why? Why did Starscream do that to himself?
I wish I had the answers, Alexis.
Number 3. Sentinel gets severed.
Because I don't have anything left to lose. You took it all.
D16 was among the most loyal of miners on planet Cybertron, so it was gonna take something pretty heinous to turn him into a monster hell-bent on revenge. Like, for example, betraying and killing all the Primes, allying with the Quintessons, and removing the cogs of every Cybertronian in order to keep them mining for Energon. But surely no one would ever be that evil, right, Sentinel Prime?
Nothing you can do.
Oh. Well, when he finally gets an enfeebled Sentinel in his sights, he makes sure to make the most of it.
We can lead Cybertron together.
He scoffs at seeing the traitorous bot begging for his life and kills him in the most emphatic way possible, ripping him in half. D16 didn't just get his revenge here, he sent a message to all who would oppose his vision.
Follow me, and you will never again be deceived!
Number 2. Thrust's comeuppance. The devious tactician of the Decepticons just wasn't satisfied with his treatment from Galvatron, and so he decided to put all his chips in with the apocalyptic threat Unicron. As we all know, the Supreme Commander does not take kindly to betrayal. Surprisingly, this doesn't faze Thrust at all, who is now convinced that he's invincible by working with a being as powerful as Unicron.
I can't wait until Unicron blasts you to pieces and I scatter your dust all over the universe!
Well, that arrogance didn't last long, as one small slip leads to him getting stuck in the ever-changing body of his new lord.
Galvatron! I didn't mean what I said! Please, save me!
Though he begs and pleads, Galvatron opts to not save him from getting crushed in one of the most disturbing visuals in the entire franchise.
If you dare to have dreams of power, you will be consumed by them.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure to go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Childhood ruined.
Decepticons! Die, Autobots!
Everyone remembers the iconic death of Optimus Prime in Transformers the movie. But while that scene was steeped in overwhelming sadness, the deaths of his comrades earlier in the film were far more horrific. Ratchet and Ironhide getting riddled with holes, Prowl having his life literally burn out of his mouth. It's gory stuff. It's almost as if their goals here were to both ruin everyone's childhood and leave them mentally scarred for life.
Forever! No! Such heroic nonsense.
Thanks for the years of therapy, Hasbro. Which of these deaths do you still see in your nightmares? What Transformers list do you want to see next? Let us know in those comments below.